Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Ringmasters podcast with
Hey, hey,
Justo
hey.
and Jen.
What's up?
So, Jen, we have some sombering news today that we're going to start off with.
Yes.
Some really, really,
You want to
really
break it?
sad stuff.
Yeah.
Regretfully, Wyndham Rotunda, better known to the people as Bray Wyatt, has passed on. Unfortunately, reports are that he had a fight with COVID earlier in the year, which gave him a heart condition, which unfortunately suffered a heart attack today, and that took his life. So our thoughts and prayers go out to the Rotunda family. A lot of you may, from that watch wrestling back in the day, may know his dad, IRS.
Getting taxes, man.
Yeah, paid him taxes, man. It's sad too, because his sister, I don't know how to pronounce her name, Mika or Micah, she just had a baby.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's crazy.
yeah, so like that really sucks, man. That's
And Bo Dallas was on EW last week.
AEW, yeah, like that's super wild. Like a lot of good things. They say things come in threes, right? So like she had a baby, Bo Dallas goes on AEW, and then the unfortunate passing of Bray Wyatt. That's
Is that a good thing for three?
no, I'm not saying good. I'm just saying like that family had a three type thing event happen. Like three events happen in close
Usually
proximity
it's like
of each other.
death comes into threes, though.
Oh, is it? I don't know. I just heard things come in threes. I don't know how the saying goes.
Yeah.
I'm not really superstitious.
So
but
in a way, we feel like Terry Funk, condolences to his family as well.
Yes.
Right? Did anybody else die recently?
I mean, I don't know if not in wrestling, but the leader of the Wagner group. That was fight. That was the PMC for Russia. I mean, RIP, man, Yevgeny Prigozhin too, man, I guess, right? He died.
I guess.
Yeah. Hey, bro.
That's related.
That's not wrestling related, but maybe he liked wrestling. I don't know. He might have watched it. His favorite wrestler is probably The Rock.
I'll put Angus Cloud for him.
Angus. Oh, man. It's a lot of death, bro.
Yeah,
a lot of death in the celebrity world right
in
now.
the industry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Really one day I wear a WrestleMania shirt. He comes in like having an interview.
Bruh, I mean, sometimes you gotta jazz it up for the people.
So should I come in with a whole dress next episode?
Bro, that'd be dope. Like coming in like Miss Elizabeth. That'd be fire.
Oh, God. R.I.P. Miss Elizabeth.
R.I.P. Miss Elizabeth.
And still to this day, I mean, in the wrestling world, Iron Sheik did die.
Iron Sheik. Yo, Iron Sheik, bro. I mean, there was another death too, like fucking Andrade and Charlotte's relationship died. Yeah, shit.
Talk about it. Was a couple of days after our last episode, news broke that Charlotte Flair and Andrade stopped following each other on social media.
Yep.
And along since then, she has wiped out a lot of pictures of them together. I haven't checked his IG, so I'm not sure what's going on in his end. But I also heard that Ric Flair stopped following him too. Now, when the father-in-law stopped following you, there's a problem.
Yeah, if you got daddy in your corner still, you might have a chance to get back in with Shorty if you wanted to. But
I mean, at the same time, this is Charlotte's third man.
I mean, I don't know how many Andrade has had. You know,
I don't know. But Rick has 5.
I'm not sure. Rick has 5.
So maybe she kind of go through the phase of marriages like her father too.
Yeah, yo, they competing. That's a competitive family right there, bro. Like she's got the most titles, the most marriages. Like that shit is crazy.
It is crazy. And speaking of marriages, I think that Buddy Matthews, Buddy Murphy, whatever his name is, he listened to what I said, where I called him a cup. Because he proposed to me recently.
He did, and she said yes. She said yes. I wonder who the first person she called was. Maybe Dom?
Dirty Dom?
Dirty Dom. Oh,
which is still weird because she still does her antics on TV. Like she's not engaged.
I need to see. You know what I need to see? I need to see her in like not ring gear. I need to see like an interview, like a promo, them cutting a promo, and see if she has a ring on or not. I wonder if she wears her ring.
We had to look at it. Research.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to.
We'll have that for the
use
next
my.
episode.
Yeah. We gonna have that for y'all. I need to see if she's fully committed or not. So I ain't gonna lie. I think Dirty Dime is a better match, but that's just me.
I mean, he's been handling Rocky for what, almost 2 years now, right?
Bruh. Like who would you go with? Bro, my man's is winning titles. Like he's taking over like minor promotions over here. Like, I mean, who would you rather go with? Him or the third string guy in the House of Black?
I mean, House of Black, aren't they champions too?
Yeah, but they have championship that doesn't really mean something. The trios championship. What is it like them and like 2 other groups that go for that shit? Fuck was the competition in that? Competition. That's just one of those like that's like the TNT title in the CBS.
Stop. AEW having their big premiere this weekend.
Yeah.
At Wembley. Shout out to them because they got ticket sales. A lot of people will be there.
Prob, did you see Tony Khan's in a press briefing earlier?
No.
It's gonna be a lot of disappointments. They're already announcing that they gotta do a lot of changes to the card because of certain things, and
well, didn't you get from FTR got arrested?
Yeah, so he said all the changes that are coming, none of them are wrestling related. Everything has to do with like the real world and things happening in real people's lives, and it's just like Phoenix is not going to be able to wrestle. He's not going to be able to go because he's still trying to get his I guess American citizenship. So
oh wow,
yeah. So I guess it's a whole thing with that. So he can't like leave the country. I guess in the process, I'm not really sure what that is, but that's what the details are coming out. Why Phoenix is not going to go and he's not going to be in that match.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, man. I don't know.
I mean, did Tony Khan not know who wasn't going to be able to enter the UK prior to this pay-per-view? Or was he just out of his ass as usual?
I think it was a situation like when WWE first was going to go to Saudi Arabia. Like a lot of people were just like, nah, I'm not fucking with that, bro. Like they just didn't go. It just
people saying I'm not going.
Well, I'm saying like in the sense of like WWE didn't ask anybody before, like, hey, if we do something in Saudi Arabia, would you like to go? They just booked the fucking venue and just expected that these wrestlers was gonna show up. But
and studying the Dark Side of the Ring episode of got trapped in Saudi Arabia. I need to know the real fee.
Yo. The stories I read.
Vince was there, right?
Yeah, the stories I was reading, I mean, they didn't seem like they added up. I heard a real big bag got dropped for them to get released, though.
Had to be. Didn't Vince cut off their network while he was there? Through the paper?
Bruh. Like,
Vince was he had no reach workers.
Man, I like Vince. Vince is cool.
He's a menace.
But that's why I like him, because he was like, he stayed true to himself, man. He fought Ted Turner like this, fought Eric Bischoff like this. Just always been Vincent Kennedy McMahon, yo. I love him for it.
Yeah, true.
Shout out to Durag Vince, bro.
Durag Vince is my favorite.
Yo, Durag Vince was the best.
Unhinged.
You know, I came across something earlier and it reminded me of Durag Vince. Completely different. It was a wrestler, but I was watching a promo of the Big Bad Booty Daddy, Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner. And the way this motherfucker was talking about having hoes and shit, bro. Oh man, that shit brought back Durag Vince fucking memories, bro. That shit was hilarious. He was hood as fuck.
Big Papa Pump got the hookup. Holla if you hear me.
If you hear me. Oh my God, son. This nigga was the Big Bad Booty Daddy. That was the craziest name I've ever heard.
Hey, yeah. It was. I'm starting to believe more that Braun Breaker's really his son.
Yo, it has to be. It's gotta be, yo. There's no way.
He's turning
Like,
more into Scott the further along he goes with his NXT career.
this is. I used to like Braun Breaker too. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I like Braun Breaker as a heel. I don't know. I'm not a big Braun heel fan. I do agree that he has the best spear in the business right now, though.
He has the best spear in the business.
Yeah.
Better than Edge.
Right now, I mean, impact-wise, yeah. Edge has the best form, but as far as impact,
Roman Reigns has a best spear.
Roman Reigns doesn't even spear you, bro. He does like a lay down Luthez press, bro.
Here we go.
Let's not get into him, bro. Like, first of all, he doesn't even get booked. Like, get this nigga out of here, bro. Get him out of here. Get him back on the show defending a title or something, bro. Like, come on, man. Come on. Keep Solo backstage. Keep him in the back, yo.
Shout out to Roman Reigns.
Put Solo. You remember when they used to like put the teammates and like the managers in like cages so they couldn't interfere and shit? Put this nigga Solo in the cage, yo. Yeah, put him in there, man.
No.
Yeah.
Put Heyman in the cage.
Put Solo in that plexiglass cage that Michael Cole used to be in.
Now. Oh, that little like pod?
Yeah, put that motherfucker in that shit, bro.
Put him in a
pod. Solo in a pod is good.
No. Well, with Solo's character, he'll probably break it away.
Yeah, he breakable with the thumb. Just hit it.
That's why you
crack the whole fucking glass.
Exactly.
Put them both in there. They should be in there like this. They'd be stuck.
Squish.
Put them both in. That shit'll stink.
I was gonna say something. Shout out to my Samoans. It's gonna be Samoan Muslim.
Bro. I mean, Paul Heyman been fucking riding the fucking fumes of the Samoans for the past 40 years. So you might as well. Bro.
He's been part of the family longer than Roman and the Usos.
Longer than been alive. Like, he might be closer with their relatives.
Roman's like 38. The Usos are 38. They're 1985 babies. Hello, shout out.
Forgot y'all some old ass niggas. That's cool.
Fuck you.
First of all, don't talk to me like that. That's crazy. It's rude. First, this podcast is PG era, okay? Not attitude era. All right? Don't talk to me like that. Wouldn't be approved. Don't Vince Russo me.
Is not PG.
Don't Vince Russo me over here. Yeah, bro, that's crazy. So now that we've discussed the deterioration of that marriage and I guess the formation of another one, I don't know how legit that is. Did you see? Oh, Edge, what you think he's gonna do? Do you think this is legit? Like he's not gonna go to AEW or?
I mean, if this is really Edge and he really wants to like go out, I think that he should stop right now. You had your happy ending. What are you gonna do? Go to AEW and see Christian? And go fight the Hardys?
That would be wild. That
Jeff
would be
Hardy
wild.
is like one concussion away. No, Matt is one concussion away.
Yo, Jeff
Like,
is
no.
Jeff is one fucking beer away. That motherfucker.
He's
needs
one
to
leg
stop,
drop away.
bruh. Like the next twist of fate is really going to be that.
Yeah,
It's gonna be rough.
it is.
I think he's gonna go though. I'm not gonna lie. I might be wrong. I could.
I don't
bug
know.
it.
I
But,
think Edge
alright,
has
so-
a certain level loyalty.
This is why I say that I think he might go.
And can you really imagine somewhere else?
I couldn't imagine a lot of them somewhere else.
What? Who? Chris Jericho?
Chris Jericho, I didn't think he was gonna go. Christian,
Jericho
I-
hopped everywhere in the industry
I couldn't-
for the
I
last
couldn't-
30 years.
I didn't think he was gonna go there though, just because of the
Why not?
fire. I don't know, man. I just think he's a WWE guy to me, bro. Like he was that guy over there.
As he's like super delusional. Oh, this match is bigger than any WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Come on, son.
That's crazy. Yeah, man's is wilding now. I don't know about
Ever
that.
since he got over there and started drinking the Kool-Aid, he's really been talking out his ass.
Yeah, I don't know. Man's is wilding with that. As far as like,
where was his life when
That
Jay
goes-
was sick?
but look, this is, bro, definitely not in Winnipeg, Manitoba, or whatever the fuck that shit is called.
Shit.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't in Winnipeg. Look, so this is wild though. So Jim Ross mentioning Edge on AEW is one thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then we got CM Punk dressing up as the Golden Vampire, which was a little pseudonym. Yeah, the Luchador was a little pseudonym for Edge back in his Brood days. Then he was dressed up as the Golden Luchador thing, like the Los Conquistadores when Edge and Christian.
Conquistador. That's what
Yeah,
it
so yeah, that shit. So it's a lot of things that like lead you to believe they're dropping little hints. Now, it also could be them trying to sway him to come. Like, yo, Edge, come on, bro. You know you are, brother, bro. Like, we love you over here. Da da da. It could be them, trying to sway him to come over. But I think it's more like, subtle hints of like, yo, we got him. We got him, y'all. He's coming.
I mean, I guess. I mean, when he gets there, I'm just trying to figure out where is he going to fit in with all of it.
I have an idea.
Are you going to take Christian?
No, opposite. I think because they got Christian doing all the shit where Christian like is running around with the title and shit like that, I think they'll have Edge come and challenge him. Even though that's not even like Christian's belt, it's like fucking Luchasaurus' belt. But still, fucking Christian claims he's the champion, even though Luchasaurus is winning all these matches. But it's cool. I think Edge's gonna go there. He's gonna beef with Christian, and then they're gonna have, and then I think they're gonna have the little Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler moment. They're gonna beef, and that's how they both gonna go out.
So you don't think it's a long-term deal?
Nah, hell no. I think if he goes there, it's just to
Couple
finish out a little
appearances,
thing.
And then
Yeah, a
what,
couple
Edge
things.
goes back to Toronto, the mountains?
Edge goes back to acting or something, man. He was doing good on that Viking show, man. Go back to doing shit like that.
Viking is over.
I mean, go to something else. I loved Vikings. It was a good show.
I've never watched that show.
He was a dirty bastard on there, though. I ain't gonna lie. He was a piece of shit. But it's cool.
Was he?
Yeah, he was a piece of shit on it.
Interesting. So we're going to definitely see how this all plays out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm going to media because AEW's not getting my money. But maybe you'll watch it.
No.
No?
I don't pay for pay-per-view. That's crazy. It's like fucking like WWE gives me all my PLEs for like the low price of whatever Peacock charges me. So I'm not about to pay
regular
pay-per-view.
Peacock, or you have like the premium.
Premium. It's like $11.
Do you get some
shit like that.
commercials?
Nah, hell no.
Okay. So you got premium.
Yeah, I'm not getting no commercials. I look like I might as well have cable if I'm having commercials.
Speaking of premiums and subscriptions, Lacey Evans.
No. Hold up. Wait. We got to call her by a proper name. I got to look this shit up. What the fuck is her name?
Yeah, what is her name?
Lacey.
I'd see something about Estrella or some shit like that. Macy
Estrella. Macy, is she Hispanic?
Maybe her husband is.
Says her real name is Macy Estrella.
Maybe her husband is. She not Hispanic
Interesting.
at all.
Interesting. I know Sergeant Slaughter wanted to put her ass in the motherfucking Cobra Clutch for the past 6 months. Boy, he was stood the fuck up with her.
First of all, she was freaking all kind of problems. Remember when she was so close to Cardi B? And Cardi B really thought she was for real?
I ain't gonna lie. Cardi B, we've seen her in the street. She might have beat the brakes off her ass. I ain't gonna. That woman's right wouldn't have worked. Yeah, she'd have fucked her up. She would have fucked her up.
But yeah, Lacey got released by WWE recently, within the last 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, she has an OnlyFans account now. I don't know who's want to see this.
You want to subscribe?
Maybe like some former Marines, the military audience.
Like, all right, so look,
I don't think anybody-
hypothetically, if you got a free trial, would you check it out?
Me personally, no.
But would you blame someone if
There's
they did?
nothing appealing about it to me. Maybe if somebody posted the content on Twitter. Twitter.
Oh, somebody linked her OnlyFans? X, yeah. Oh, that's even better.
If
You
somebody
gotta post the
linked her
nudes
on
on
X,
X.
I'm scrolling, then sure.
You might go back, oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's crazy. And then keep going.
Yeah, it's easy.
That's Macy Estrella.
Like how, what's his name got leaked a few years ago? Lars Sullivan.
Oh, when he did the LGBTQ
I didn't go
porn.
looking for that. But it popped up on Twitter.
Bruh, it did pop up on Twitter, and I was very upset about that.
That was real freaky.
That was
Freaky,
crazy.
freaky.
I had to put a parental filter on my fucking Twitter feed after that.
That's what made you put a parental filter.
Yeah, bro. I didn't have nothing else like that popping up on my shit before. That shit was vulgar. I felt offended and disrespected.
A lot of things on Twitter/X is
Yeah.
vulgar.
The biggest thing that bothered me about it is that, like, at the top, it would say, like, following and then for you. It was in the for you section. Like, why the fuck is that for me? That don't make sense. The fuck? That's why I had to put the filter
Somebody
on.
that follows you or somebody that you follow was watching it.
Ah.
Hopefully it was me.
I was about to say, maybe it was you. They caught your shit, hit your algorithm with mine. That's crazy. They hit your fucking Sullivan to my wagon. That was wild.
And it's wild because when that leaked, we never seen him again.
Bro, it was over. It was over.
Super over.
You think he went back to that
Remember he had
business?
anxiety, bitching John Cena?
Bro, that nigga had
He
something.
knew from the very end.
Bro, he didn't want to get on that mic and go against Cena. Cena's gonna smoke him in the promo,
He
in the
was
match.
nervous.
Cena don't pull punches,
Man
bro.
was freaked out.
Wouldn't you?
I have no word.
Wouldn't you?
Hey?
Wouldn't you freak out?
If it was John Cena?
Yeah, man.
I mean, if it's my first big rivalry on the main roster, then yeah.
Yeah, that's pressure in ring. That's pressure on the mic. I think it's more pressure on the mic than in ring, honestly.
I mean, you see what happened to Roman.
See what happened to Austin Theory.
He wasn't
got
ready in 2017.
Austin Theory wasn't ready this year. He got so frazzled, he started talking about this nigga's bald spot.
No, that was Austin Theory.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Austin Theory, he got so fucked up, he started talking about John Cena's bald spot. Come on, man. Come on. John's good.
No,
John
remember in
will get you.
2017 when like Roman Reigns choked?
Yo. And then
And Cena's like, what?
John
You
was like,
really got to-
yeah, he said it's called the promo. Learn how to cut one. Smoked your mans.
Cena school.
Cena promoed that nigga out the vest. After that, he started going shirtless and shit.
Oh, not yet. Yeah, a couple more years with that vest.
Hated that vest, bro. And nigga like this is why I never liked Roman Reigns, man. See now we on Roman
here
Reigns
we
train
go.
again. This is why I never liked Roman Reigns.
Are we
Because
doing
even
to
after
Roman Reigns again?
No. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes of Roman Reigns, goddammit. Okay? Just like
Hold on.
look,
I will.
this motherfucker.
Let's do the stop clock.
My original beef, put your stop clock on. My original beef was back then, after the fucking Shield broke up, this motherfucker, Dean Ambrose, right? John Moxley, Dean Ambrose, whatever you want to call him. He does his own thing. The Lunatic Fringe. He's got his own cool gear, like jeans on and shit. He's got nice shirts, you know what I mean? Wild shit. Seth Rollins, he's the architect, you know what I'm saying? He's with Triple H. He's doing the pedigree now. You know what I'm saying? Different shit. Fucking Roman Reigns still coming out to the same music, got the same gear, doing the same moves for like the next 6 years. Like, what the fuck?
Was that fully his fault?
Yes, because he was not creative. He had no creative insight.
Back then.
Man, they gave everybody else creative freedom. I'm sure he had a little bit. Every time, I'm pretty sure Dean Ambrose, because he has the same fucking character he has now. He had creative freedom. Seth Rollins is pretty much along the same lines, running with the same character he was running with back then.
No, Seth Rollins has evolved over
He
the
has
years.
evolved. But what I'm saying is he's still...
multiple.
So, but what I mean is like how Seth Rollins was able to take that Shield character and turn it into the Architect. He was able to build upon it. He's always built upon his
He was
character.
able to adapt.
Why wasn't Roman? I'm pretty sure they was like, okay, so who you Roman? What do you want to be? And he was probably like, He's like, all right, bro.
Oh, you also got to remember that Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, John Moxley, was wrestling prior to WWE. They was in indie. They had experiences. Roman did it.
He was in FCW, bro. He had some experience.
FCW was still WWE.
So what? It's formerly NXT. So he was there a long time ago. He had a lot.
But they had like super prior experience. Niggas was ROH doing backyard wrestling. Roman Reigns wasn't doing that. All he knew was football.
Well, if he was a better football player, he'd got more interviews and his promo skills would have been better in WWE. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh.
I said it.
You're still going off?
No, it's because you interrupted me. Cut it out. I'm done with him. You interrupted me. 15 of those seconds is you. Cut it off. I'm done. 15 of that is you. Get out of here. Nah, I'm done. Anyway, so moving right along. You're
part of the problem.
I'm part of the problem. Why am I part of the problem?
3 minutes, 24 seconds.
Crazy that you put this on me. That's cool. I ain't tripping about it. You know what I want to know?
What do you want to know?
I want to know the fuck they gonna do with Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting.
Perfect
Like, what's up?
2.0?
Yeah, I'm waiting. Like, come on, bro. Give us something good.
I didn't watch any WWE this time, honestly.
Yeah, it's been a rough week. It's been a rough week for me myself.
Yeah, I'm out a little.
Yeah, but they're not doing anything.
I did see that Io Sky's defending her title this week.
Io Sky. Shout out to Io Sky. I'm really glad that she's the champ, man.
I'm
really
glad that, this is big for her. I think under Vince's
yeah.
watch, this would have never happened.
Hell no. She'd have been fucking a ninja sidekick to Tozawa.
Should have been like Xia Li. Where's Xia Li?
Exactly.
Where's Xia Li? Where's Alina? Where are these girls at?
I don't know. Where are they? Females are falling back. Females are falling back or something? What's going on? They're tired of not getting the shine of the Charlotte Flairs and the Becky Lynches. Literally, Becky Lynch gets TV time holding a cup of lemonade now.
Like,
crazy.
I don't think that they don't want to shine. I just think that Triple H has no plans for them.
Triple H is big on people coming to him with ideas. You gotta be creative. These motherfuckers ain't sitting there with their pen and pad. That's exactly what I'm saying. You know who the most creative guy in the industry is? My man, Dirty Dom Mysterio.
Oh. Dirty Dom got a lot of backup with him.
You see what he's doing over there, though? You see what he's doing? Who's the leader of the Judgment Day? I think Dirty Dom.
I think Rhea Ripley.
I mean,
she's the glue. Mommy is the glue.
Technically, yeah. But I was talking about the fellas. Finn is like the fucking lackey now.
She's the leader. He's talking about a man leader. No, she's the leader.
Yeah, no. I was just saying, like, in general, like, I was referring to, like, out of the guys. Like, I didn't want to say her because I didn't want to be that guy. But yeah, Rhea Ripley. She's the one that's...
She's keeping it all together.
Without Dom, the faction would be nothing. He brought his prison prowess.
The prison prowess.
Okay. Without him, they wouldn't know nothing of a hard life. Rhea Ripley out here running around with big diamonds on her hands and shit. Nah, not Dom.
We still gotta see if that's true. But speaking of women and lack of creative ideas, how do you feel about this whole Trish Becky thing?
Things getting stale. I think it's getting
Do
stale.
you
I think
think it's
Biden.
because of him?
I think it's because of several reasons. I think one, it's because WWE didn't do enough with them action wise. They have them like going back and forth on the mic too many weeks in a row. We need more matches. I also think it's like to add on to that, like taking their match out of SummerSlam's crazy. Like what the fuck? What was that? You know what I mean?
That was a bit wild.
So that kind of like staled their rivalry a bit. I also think there's a lot more they could have been doing with Zoe Stark in this whole mix. She's a good talent. Like she does a lot.
That this feud has been going on for too long.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is.
It started the night after WrestleMania. That was an E. We're about to be in September next week. And there's been nothing that's really happened.
I also think Trish breaking her face kind of fucked it up a little bit too.
Yeah.
Which is crazy, seeing how she was talking shit about how she didn't have to break her face to become popular like Becky did, and then look what happened.
Karma, baby.
Wild.
Fucking karma.
Wild. But I do
Trish
think this
said
fucking...
that Seth Rollins' merch sales had been up, but she mentioned it. Thank you, Trish.
Trish, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Becky made a good point a couple weeks ago when she was talking about that. She's been an active wrestler now longer than Trish was an active wrestler. So technically, she's done more for the company than Trish did for the company. So she made a very valid point. Though, thank you, Trish, for, you know, I guess making putting a spotlight on WWE female wrestling. But Becky, she's been wrestling longer than Trish was.
Overall.
Yeah. Even with Trish's returns and then going back, her coming into a couple Royal Rumbles and then leaving again, add it all up together, still not as long as Becky's been going.
Okay. Look, I respect Becky. I like Becky. But Trish is the best.
Yeah.
She's the standard.
I mean, I'm not gonna
lie.
To a
room full of wrestling fans. Who are they gonna know first? Trish or Becky?
This is true. I mean, it depends on how old they are.
Kind of.
You know,
you'll hear more about Trish than Becky though.
Nah, you will. I don't like how.
And this is not the shit on Becky.
No, it's not. It's not the shit on Becky at all. Trish, I think overall I don't think Trish is a better wrestler than Becky. I think because of the age gap, like just Becky's able to do more than Trish can do right now.
Yeah.
But I think overall, Trish overall is better than Becky. I think Trish cuts better promos than Becky. I think Trish, for her age, looks better than Becky does for her age. Honestly, I don't know what's going on with Becky. She seems to have lost a lot of weight.
How old is she? This out.
At least 10 years older than
How
Becky.
old is she? Okay. Trish Stratus is 47 years old. Do you see Becky Lynch doing this at 47 years old?
No way. Becky's 36. I don't see Becky doing this in another 11 years. Nah, no way.
There goes your answer. If she does, she's going to look like Lita. No, she's not Lita. But,
yikes.
You know, them last match that Lita had was real sloppy.
Was it her fault?
I wouldn't have done no better. But Lita, she's past her time.
I don't think Lita expected to stay as long as they had her stay. I think she was going to come, do a couple shows, and it'd be gone. They had her there for a few months. I don't think she was... Bro, she was doing tag team matches, all of that. I don't think she was anticipating all of that.
She was sloppy.
Listen, man. One of the sloppiest tag team matches of all time was one of the greatest tag team matches of all time when Sasha Banks and fucking Bailey won fucking women's tag team titles. Okay.
Speaking of Sasha Banks, I did see on social media yesterday that Bailey tagged her. It was the 8th anniversary of their match in Brooklyn. And my best friend, Jess, shout out to Jess, she's getting into the wrestling thing.
Nice.
You know, she's watched here and there. She knows that I'm a fan. Her boyfriend's a fan. So what drew her in at first was like Bad Bunny. She's a huge Bad Bunny fan. But she's watched some pay-per-views and stuff. So I made sure to send her a message yesterday. And I was like, if there's any women's match that you need to watch, it's this one.
Yeah.
Bailey versus Sasha at TakeOver 1 was great.
Yeah, that was an amazing match.
And let me restate, TakeOver Brooklyn 1.
Yeah, that was an amazing match.
I was in the building for it. I loved it.
Nice.
So Bianca versus Sasha was cool. It was great for the culture. But Bailey and Sasha, it was just like amazing. The storytelling, everything prior to, during the match, after the match, going into the Iron Man match, like all of it was just like great. I hate that Bailey lost her passion somewhere along the way. Because even though she's done things in Japan, and I'm glad for her, she will never touch what she was in 2014, 2015 ever again.
I think it's because of all the creative control they were allowed to have in NXT. Like the writers in NXT give them so much more creativity. Like once you get called up to the main roster, this is what you got to do. This is what we're writing for you. This is what you're gonna do. Like it or love it. I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? But in NXT, it's a lot different. You know, you got to prove yourself in NXT. So you got to create these matches. Triple H is putting his ball in your court. Shawn Michaels is putting his ball in your court. Road Dogg's putting it in your court. So they expecting you at the time. Back, wasn't he a producer over there? Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Main roster.
Was he main roster only? I know William Regal was over there at back then. So I mean, it was just a lot going on. You had to prove yourself to a lot of fucking people who had a lot of accolades. So just looking at some of the matches and the rivalries back then, look at one of my favorite rivalries of all fucking time, Jen, of all time is from NXT. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa's matches were fucking amazing, yo.
I'm actually more of a fan of Johnny Gargano and Andrade.
Really?
Absolutely.
I love Tommaso Ciampa, man. I think that matches were great.
That they had is one of my favorite matches from NXT.
Interesting.
It's definitely one of my top 5 favorite NXTs.
I just love the way everything happened with Johnny wrestling and Tommaso. Like the breakup, the comeback when Ciampa came back from injury, like the stabbing in the back, everything was just like how it played out. It was just great. It do, but it makes for good TV.
It does. I need Johnny to get back together with Tommaso when he comes back from whatever injury he has.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I think Tommaso could stay out. He kind of lost me when he was doing all that Miz shit, wearing all those fucking neon green tights and shit. Definitely kind of lost me there. I don't know what the fuck that was about. Yeah, but that was weird. Like, I didn't expect Tommaso to do that. That was a little weird for me. Like, that didn't sit. It didn't click. It didn't mesh. It just wasn't right. I ain't like it. I wasn't a big fan.
I think it was kind of not the best idea to put him with The Miz when he first got on the main roster.
Yeah, no. I think bringing him back to NXT would be nice.
At least until Johnny.
Yeah, he needs Goldie, bro. Bring him back to NXT.
Nice DIY reunion. I would definitely love to see them take the belts off Sami Zayn.
Ooh.
Like
DIY on the main roster.
I'm over their title.
Dude, is it really a title reign? Like, who do they defend the belt against? Roman Reigns and Jey Uso? Not anymore. Fuck. Who do they defend against?
I think that reign has run its course.
Why is that still a double title?
I don't know.
And Kevin Owens is hurt.
Isn't Sammy hurt?
Sammy's hurt now too?
Remember he had that shit on his elbow?
Oh yeah, he had that baby head on his fucking elbow.
And when he
Yeah.
he's being wrapped up.
I need to look it up. What happened to him? Let me check it out. What was that injury?
But he definitely got that big lump on his elbow, like that's stupid.
So what happened to Sami Zayn's elbow? That's one of the first things that happened. Popped up. Sam was dealing with traumatic.
He was wrestling elbow injury. And don't complain about it.
Word
like
up.
your man CM Punk.
Oh, yeah. Apparently it's called a traumatic O'Cranon bursitis. I don't know what the fuck that means, but it sounds ugly. Jeez. Yeah, but his shit was popping out. That shit looked like he had a little baby head in his elbow. That shit was wicked.
Remember when John Cena had an injury?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And it looked worse on John Cena because he was brawling. He's big as fuck. John Cena's look crazy.
Yeah. That shit looked like a fucking baseball on his elbow.
Yeah, I don't know. Remember Ed and Eddie when they have the jawbreakers? Like one of them shits was in their fucking arm. Yo.
But yeah, if Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens lose tag team titles tomorrow, I would not be mad at it.
I would be mad if it wasn't to the Street Profits.
It was cute for what it was. Wait, what?
I would be mad if it's not to the Street Profits. Who the fuck else is it going to be to? They're gonna give it to Riddle and Drew McIntyre.
Oh God. Pack both of them up. Riddle finishes though.
No. RK Bro was my thing.
I don't
Not Riddle.
The motherfucking receipt.
RK Bro. It was only during the RK Bro era. Okay? He had validity with me because of his cosign from Randy. Okay? Randy was the cosign. So that was why. That's why. Fuck with him. First of all, he doesn't even wear like that. Back then he had the trunks on. Now he wears the little undies. I don't like it, bro. I'm not a new Riddle fan.
He came to my job a while back and he really came like dressed as his character.
What?
He really dresses like that in real life.
It's crazy.
Just know I'm looking.
Bro, this woman here is disgusting with the receipts. Like, you can't tell her nothing. You gotta send her vanishing messages.
Baby.
You gotta send her vanishing messages and she'll still probably screenshot them shit.
Shh. I'm not that bad. Let's see.
Nah, but Riddle, I could go without him these days, bro. I could go without him, without Drew McIntyre.
I hated Riddle. That no screw shit annoyed me. Then he got those rolling papers from RVD, and I was his man after that.
Yeah, that was all around RK Bro time, wasn't it? Like right before RK Bro. And the only shirt I got,
RK Bro though. Never thought I'd say that about Riddle.
See, yeah, I love RK Bro. See, but it's RK Bro. That's why. If there was no RK Bro, I never would have said that. I never wrote that. I never would have thought that. Okay,
you're wicked.
I got an RK Bro. What is that? 420 shirt.
Tony got that shirt.
Nice. Shout out to Tony, bro. Being a wrestling fan these days, it's hard to find a young kid who likes wrestling.
He has a little crew into it.
Nice. I smoke all of them in WWE 2K23. They want no sauce.
They was all definitely on here for some thing.
Nice. That's what's up. He has a little crew that he can go to events with and shit. I wish I had a crew that I could go to events with back in the day. All my friends just wanted to listen to rap. Yeah, you moved away. You was in what, South Carolina or North Carolina? One of the Carolinas. Being down there being trash. Crazy.
Cute you.
I'm just saying, you moved away from all your friends. decided to have new friends, then came back and expected to be accepted. Got it. I moved away as a grown man.
Oh.
I was a grown man when I moved away.
You moved away from the block first.
I moved across the street.
Don't
I moved across the street.
Don't. You wasn't a Burger nigga no more.
That's true. I was a 10th Street nigga, 40th side.
You're gonna be in the
Crazy.
highlight.
Dead ass. Like, I was definitely a 40th side 10th Street nigga at that point. That's cool. It's cool. I mean,
you left the block, you left black.
Vernon had my heart back in the day, bro. That's why I took my first DDT on the slide.
Of course.
Those was good days, play fighting on the playground. Those are good times.
Of course. And I was the only girl there.
Yeah. It was because of people like
My grandmother
you.
hated it.
Yeah, it was because of people like you that they put the "don't try this at home" shit before every episode.
It's you.
Nah, I was safe.
You was the problem.
Nope.
You were.
I was a pretty cool kid, man. I was a pretty cool kid. I don't know about you, but anyway.
You're an asshole.
You know who's an asshole? Roman Reigns.
Should I start the clock again?
No. Don't start the clock. Don't start the clock. We gotta wind the clock down.
Should I reset?
No. So, look.
You're 2
I just
minutes
wanna
late.
I just want to say one thing before we head out tonight, right?
Okay.
I really hope Edge goes to AEW. And I really hope him and CM Punk become a team.
You're just... That's like the nastiest shit I've ever heard you say. And about 25 plus years of friendship.
What, bro? Like, a boy could dream.
Keep dreaming. Don't wake up.
It would be nice, bro. It would be nice.
Disgusting.
It's crazy. You act like you're not here for nostalgia.
So when
you don't like
go see him
nostalgia?
Punk's wedding, he's going to go on a podcast and talk about Edge too?
Listen, first of all, Chris Jericho says the locker room has never been better since they had that fight back then, okay?
Chris
Their locker
Jericho's
rooms
also on
are
crack.
great.
Chris Jericho's on.
He's a rock star. You watch your mouth.
I don't care. And they said Fozzie's performing Judith in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
That's all he has to hold on with that.
Do you have a song that's on the charts of Apple Music? I don't think so.
That's just still on the charts?
I don't know. I don't even know if it ever made it to the charts. I have no idea. Listen, man. Okay? That was our first undisputed champion. He broke the walls down. Okay? You respect Y2J.
He ain't Y2J anymore.
He will always be Y2J. She's like Shawn Michaels will always be the fucking Heartbreak Kid. Okay? All right?
Shawn Michaels would have never done what Jericho did. He wasn't a whore throughout the industry.
First of all,
from the company.
First of all, Shawn Michaels was a different kind of whore. Okay?
Yes, and he is. Have you seen Sunday Court?
Bro. Sonny looking. Wow. Sonny looking like a full moon.
That prison food. He eat good. Them 3 meals.
Bro, Sonny looks like a full moon. That bitch look crazy. Yo, I watched the fucking speaking of Shawn Michaels being a whore, I watched an interview with The Undertaker today. It's not a new one, it's pretty old. But I never saw it before. With him talking about the Montreal Screwjob and his involvement in it. I never saw him talk. Yeah.
What? He was involved in any of this.
Oh gosh, I'm saying. Like, so
Please tell me.
So apparently he said that like he was going through some things at the time, so he like, all right, so anyway, he said when he showed up to the arena that night, he had like a vibe, like he kind of felt like something was off or whatever. So he was like asking Earl Hebner, like, yo, like Earl, like, you know, is something gonna happen tonight? Like, I feel like a little funny about stuff. Like, what's going on? Earl Hebner was like, nah, I don't know. Fucking shit's fine. So he feels like Earl Hebner didn't know what was going to happen until like the last minute as well, right? So, because he felt like he wasn't lying to him. So he was like, that he kept walking around the locker room and like talking to people, like asking people, like, yo, like, you know if something's supposed to happen tonight? Like, you know if something's going on? And everybody's like, no, I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. And then all of a sudden somebody tells him like, yo, why don't you go watch the match in Vince's office? Vince wasn't even in his office, but Undertaker goes and watches the match in Vince's office. So he's watching the match, and all of a sudden he sees the shit happen. And then he said at that point, like he just heard everybody backstage just rushing, like running to the fucking gorilla area and shit. And like he said it was a whole big fucking issue. And obviously, so like the whole fucking locker room was like irate, like nobody knew what the fuck was going on. So eventually, like he was like the enforcer of the whole situation. Like he pretty much got everybody in the locker room to stay out of Vince's locker room, because that's where Vince and Bret and Shawn and fucking who else was there? I think
Triple H.
Pat. No, Triple H wasn't even in there. So it was
he wasn't. Because I remember back in the day they had that documentary Beyond the Match.
That was before. Yeah, that was before the match. That Triple H was in there talking about what's going to happen after the match. When they was talking about.
Why was questioning Triple H about it?
I don't know. So this is the Undertaker story.
He was like, I swear to God, we didn't know.
This is the Undertaker story. So he's saying that he was in the locker room, just keeping everybody out. Inside the locker room, you had Bret. It was a bunch of people. Bret Hart was there. Owen Hart was there. British Bulldog was there. He's like, there was another person there that he couldn't remember. Like, he may have thought it was Jim Neidhart or whatever, but I mean, it could have been Brian Pillman. Who the fuck knows?
Probably was.
So they were all there on one side of the table, and Vince, Pat Patterson, and a bunch of other people were on the other side of the table.
Mm-hmm.
So they were all going back and forth, and he said, Undertaker said that he took Shawn and sat across the locker room because he knew that at some point Shawn was going to say something and it just wasn't going to go over well with anything. He just wanted Shawn to sit to the side, shut the fuck up, and let Bret and Vince handle everything that was going on. So at that point, he said that, he's like, long story short, it got to the point where it was like, look, I'm going to go, I'm going to take a shower, I'm going to change, and you better not be here when I get back.
Oh, shit.
So Bret went, took a shower, changed, came back, and Vince was like, yo, I'll give you one for free. And then Undertaker was like, he has no idea how Bret got through everybody, but he threw a punch that like went over the entire crowd, hit Vince, and dropped his ass. And put Vince on his ass.
Vince died after the fact.
Yep. So
Vince's body was fucked up.
Yeah, it was fucked up. So, but Undertaker was saying like that was the kind of guy Vince was. Like he told Bret like this is what he had to do for business. Like he's like, I'm not letting you pull a fucking Medusa Lunge of Blaze on me. Like that's not happening again, my nigga. Like you're not taking the belt tomorrow and going. So whatever you needed, if I gotta take this punch, do what you gotta do. I don't care. And Undertaker was like that's the kind of guy Vince is. If Vince feels like he had to do something, but he may have still been in the wrong, he'll take it on the chin, literally. So, but he said that there was other ways. He was like that him and Bret were like, Undertaker and Bret were really close at the time, like really close friends. Mm-hmm. He's like, he says he knows for a fact that if Vince would have booked him in the match against Bret would have with no problem dropped the belt to the Undertaker, and then Undertaker would have just dropped the belt to Shawn later. So he's like, it could have been avoided, but Vince didn't want to take the chance, and that's how it ended up. And then that's how the Undertaker involvement in the whole thing was. He was pretty much the enforcer, keeping everybody away from the situation.
When it was Shawn Michaels versus Steve Austin at WrestleMania, and Undertaker told Shawn Michaels, he was like, if you don't put this again over, I'm going to beat your ass.
Yeah. Yo, Shawn Undertaker didn't like Shawn. Undertaker they did not get along back in the day. Like I saw a story where like they had to, like Triple H, I think it was Triple H telling the story. They had to like pull Shawn Michaels out the locker room because like Undertaker was gonna fuck him up. like whoop his ass. Because I mean, you know, Sean used to be on all those pills and shit, man. He used to be thinking he was the shit because he was a champ. I mean, at that time, he was untouchable. Like
he was.
He was the first guy after the fall, after the steroid scandal, after the fall of the big guys in wrestling. He was the first guy that they went with. Like, he was the go-to guy. So, and he was the first guy that wasn't a musclehead. Yeah, I mean, after Brett, but Brett was already winding down. At that point, Brett was winding down in his career. You know what I mean? He was in his final stages. That was right before NWO Brett. Like, come on, bro. Like, that was it, bro. And
what was that, like 95, 94?
The steroid trial ended. 1 second. The steroid trials ended in.
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, look that shit up. I actually wrote it down.
It was in 94.
Was it? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. 94. They gave Brett a good year and a half, 2 years, and then it was Sean's time.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh man, you know. Oh, I got a proposition for you for our next episode if you're down.
What's up?
So, I mean, this is kind of like, since we're talking about, like, you know, winding down careers and stuff like that, I was thinking about this the other day, and I was wondering, like, yo, like, there's a lot of people who ended other people's careers in this industry.
Are you talking about Bill Goldberg?
I'm exactly talking about Bill Goldberg, okay? But I think we should do a little segment on that. Talk about the different matches that people had where they ended careers, you know? And some of them were Bill Goldberg versus Bret Hart, where after that it was hatred, animosity. But then we have things with Darren Drozdov, still to this day. But then you have Droz and D'Lo Brown, who were cool after that. R.I.P. Droz. There you go. R.I.P. Droz, man. They were like closest of friends after that. You know, Droz understood that it came with the territory. Unfortunately, it was one of the caveats of the job that could possibly happen. And he understood that. And he didn't fault D'Lo. So there was two sides to that whole spectrum right there. And I mean, I think that would be a pretty cool episode, man. We can discuss a lot of matches with that.
Absolutely. Definitely.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, definitely. I got some right off the top for that one, man. The infamous
Sasha
Owen kicked her in the back, like the infamous Owen Hart pile driver, Stone Cold, who was never the same again after that.
Yeah,
man. It's a lot of them we could talk about, but that's for another day. You know what I mean? As for today, we really appreciate you guys for joining us. This was a good time, man. It's always a good time talking wrestling with my buddy. I always have a great time. Oh man. All right, y'all. You guys have a great night. You know, catch you on the next episode of the Ringmasters podcast.
Again, condolences to the Rotunda family, the Song family.
Yes. You know? R.I.P. Condolences. Our thoughts are with you. And we're definitely going to be following that closely through social media, because that's obviously how everybody follows everything these days.
Of course.
So, yeah, if there's any updates, we'll be sure to let you guys know on the next episode. And everybody out there, stay safe, man. You never know what could happen and when it could happen. You know. Till next time, everybody. Be safe. Later.